Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Oztron and we are back with StarRupture on the latest co-op playtest. And for today's video, we needed to do a bit more exploring to find some additional blueprints, and we need to upgrade our building materials. I think I have everything in place to do that. And we need to venture over in the, I don't know, like the direct north area. If we look on the map, we are currently right here. And we need to go straight north, but maybe a little northeast over here, and just kind of in this area. And there are some areas we need to check out, and a base, or like I guess more of like a ruin that is infected by some bugs. So we need to clear that section out, and hopefully we can find the additional blueprints that we need to finish unlocking some of the advanced materials and stuff like that we need. So that's going to be in between this little valley right there, in between those two mountains, and on the right side of that facility there that we've already been to. So right now I'm up on top of our little habitat. I added some ladders now since we've unlocked those, and that makes it a little easier to get up things like this. So I've been kind of doing a lot of like decorating and laying out of the area. If we look here, we can kind of do a drone view of everything. And so over there is my solar farm, and then we have our wind turbines, which I'll probably end up like reducing the solar farm and replacing it with wind later. But right now it's doing fine. Over here are the orbital launchers that are sending everything up into space, wherever that space station thing is. And around the area we have our calcite mines over there, and they are coming into storage containers there. And then that is feeding into some smelters and stuff to make some basic materials, and those are going to over here to our furnaces for more advanced stuff. And then this is our like more of our advanced row. So I now have glass, and we have our ceramic disc, or whatever those things are called, and all of our ceramic materials are over here, along with titanium frames and things like that. And then here we have another thing coming in, and this is, what is that? Oh yeah, the coils, the little springs. So this takes 3 different materials coming in. So we have like some ceramic discs coming in, some wires from over here, and then we have tubes that are also over here, and tubes require 2 different inputs as well. So I have these additional fabricators right there making tubes, and then they are, you can kind of see they're storing them into that container, and then this one is storing it over to this one right there. So it's kind of a bit of a spaghetti-ness going on with the rails, but I'm trying to keep it as organized as I can. And then these are all of our fabricator, or fabricators. I was like, I forgot what they were called for a second. And then these are our raw materials that are coming in from the mines. So we have titanium and the wolframs over there, and these are storing just basic raw materials so that we can pull from that when needed. And then this one is doing just building materials only, and so that has a special furnace setup over there so that it's not taking up any room on our main base area. And then once I figure out what we need to send to the various corporations, then I will set routing to do that. But we have them mostly maxed out, so let's go ahead and check that out real quick. Let's get out of this dude. There we go. And let's go inside and look. And if we come over here, these are maxed out. So the Selenium Corporation, we've maxed it out. We've got the helium extractor coming in. That's what we did on the last episode, is we set up the helium over there. So we have that line that is coming from way over yonder. So way over the hills on the other side, kind of way over by that thing. And it is traveling all the way over and storing into a little quadrant of storage containers there, and then that is coming out and over, and then we're making glass on this last furnace deal right there. So that one's maxed out. The moon one is maxed out, and we got our wind turbines there. And then the next one is the future health solution, which now we can claim. We have our food saver, or food station I mean, And I don't know why I said food saver, but we have a food station, so that should allow us to make better like water and food resources. And I think that's maxed out now, so we've hit max level on that. And then this is rail version 2, so this will increase our rail transfer of items to 240 from I think 120 to 240 now, so it basically doubles the throughput of the materials that we receive on the rails. Now if we go back out, I believe everything is maxed out except for the Griffiths Blue Corporation, which is our turret, and that requires the stabilizers, and that's the blueprint that we need to go find. So over here we have our recipe station, and under furnace we need to unlock these, so we need blueprints for those. And then where's the other one at? Maybe it's not under furnace, maybe it's under fabricator. So under fabricator, yeah, there it is. So we have everything filled in for this, but we need the blueprint. So we have to find a blueprint before we can unlock that. And then everything else, I think I have most of the materials for. Yeah, we have all of these materials. We just need the blueprints. Well, actually, we don't have this one. That one's new. So we'll unlock that once we unlock this one. So we just need to find some additional blueprints for that. Now, another thing that we can do is the basic printer. We now have glass, so we should be able to unlock the intermediate building materials. I don't know what that's going to do, if that's going to unlock a whole new set of building stuff or what. So we're going to do that right now because I do have enough glass stored up. So let's come over here and let's go grab some glass. I believe it only needed 100 pieces of glass. So we'll grab that from this guy. Okay, maybe that'll expand our corporation thing, and we'll have to send new stuff to the corporation stuff. So I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Let's go over here. They also just released a patch to this playtest. So I don't know. They didn't really say what was patched, but I guess there were some issues that they dealt with. So now we can insert the glass. Okay, we have a new recipe to make this new this new intermediate building material. Build tools, sets, intermediate structures. Okay, so what does that mean exactly? And is that something I fabricate over here? Oh, it is. Look. Okay, how do we oh, whoa, it needs all kinds of stuff. So we need titanium housing, glass, and inductor. Okay, so we need the coils, the glass, and the titanium housing. Wow, okay. We should be able to set up something to do that. I have this set up to make the coils. Then we have the titanium housings right there. I need water. Yes. And then what was it other? Titanium housings. Was it glass? Man, I forgot already. It was glass. So what we could do is I'm going to pull, let's see, we're just going to pull these items out. Okay. And let's pull these out. And then let's grab titanium housings. Okay, that's 400 of each one of those. So we should be able to make the advanced building materials. I don't know what that's going to do though. I didn't see any new stuff get unlocked, but maybe when we make it. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to do for us. Okay, so we have a ton. Actually, let's go grab. We can make some more. So we have basic building materials and advanced building materials. So, wait, over here. Let's grab that. We'll just grab those and run back to our printer. Print up the advanced building materials. So we'll do max of those, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that gave us quite a bit. But I don't know what we do. What is that going to do for us? Because these are all maxed out. Nothing's changed here. Nobody mentioned anything. Now these are locked. Okay, let's add our food station. We do have a food station we could put in place. I don't know where to put the food station though. Let's do this. Where is the food station? There it is. We can just stick it out in the... Wait, no, can't. Why can it... Not enough... Oh, we need 80? Did I use up all those? Shoot. Okay, 1 second. Okay, I went and grabbed some more materials. So let's build the food station. We can put it right there.
No more eating raw food.
Okay.
You can now process and combine various nutritional materials.
Nice.
Oh, a food station. Takes me back to my college days.
Okay.
Oh no, this is not a simple food station. This one is specially tailored to the conditions on Arcadia 7. All the recipes it contains are designed with the local environment in mind.
That means I'll be able to try the local flora. Amazing.
Exactly. Bon appetit.
Okay, so here is where we can combine some things. So this is what we needed, like see all these different plants and stuff that we were gathering before. Now this is where we can combine them. So that gains 100 hydration if we use, so if we mix the under food and we take these guys, and do I have more over here? No. Let's take those. Let's put these guys in, and oh, it's locked. Why is it locked? How do we unlock that? How do we unlock that thing? Okay, working. Oh, you know what? I think we have to unlock it over here. And then we go to food stuff. There it is. Okay. There we go. So I can unlock it with this. So right there, Aqua Chew. Let's unlock that. And then we also have this guy. We could probably... We have to be careful because like some of these still poison us. So see, that gives 20 toxicity. This one gives us just 90, and that requires those guys. And then this one, we have 40. So this one's really the best one. So let's insert food there. Grab the little root thingies. Okay. And come over here. Okay, so we need to... So we have to unlock these first before we can even use it. I don't know. I don't really like that. So I'm gonna have to go grind and like get a bunch of these. I only have 67 of those. So I'd rather, I think before we do that, just make basic, like this little hydration thing, because it just takes these things. So let's make those. And that gave us 15, 16 of those. So what can we do for the food? The food, snacks, there we go. So we can make a bunch of those. All right, cool. So we got a bunch of these, we got those, and then we have these little survival food packs, which is a combination of both. And we have to unlock those way down. I'm not really sure where that survival food pack, if we can even make that. I think that's something you can only find. So maybe it's in here. No, it is not. I believe it's only a findable thing that you kind of start the game with. So I've been using them sparingly. So we're almost hungry. This should give us a good amount. Use, yeah. So it's better than eating that. Use up that, use up that, use up that. Okay, cool. All right, so how do we use these things? I'm really confused. Well, I am not sure what we do with the other advanced materials, but I do have these crystals, and I think this will allow us to get to the next materials that we can unlock. So we should be able to unlock that. We made a bunch of those. I have a bunch of crystals that we got out of the caves, and then we should have, yep, we have enough data points. Okay, so now we've unlocked a new recipe for quartz building materials. So I don't see anything else. Okay, we should be able to build that here now, right? Yeah, look, we have quartz building materials. That requires crystals and those things. So I have 35. I guess I can build what I have. There we go. Max that out. Okay. And then now we have 700 of those and some of those and some of those. But I don't know. I don't know what to do with those. That may not be in the game yet. So I'm gonna grab those things. Yeah, I really don't know. Like, can we upgrade these things? Like, what does that thing do? I don't know what that does. That's the recipe thing. Yep, I don't see a way to upgrade things with the building material. We also can upgrade this tower, but we need, and I can't really tell what's going on here. Do we need 7 million? 7,200,000, 460. But what is the slash for? Wait a second. Are these two numbers over each other? It looks like there's something weird with the 0 right there. I think that's 7,200 on the helium. And then we need however many more for the ceramic. Bet I can test that real quick because I think we have some ceramic. Let me go grab that. Let's grab the ceramic over here. And we'll just take a couple of hundred of those and see if that number at the end changes. Oh, what the heck is that sound? Because I would be kind of cool to upgrade this. Insert. Okay. I think that's the case. It needs... So I think we're at 1,667. We need 200 more. All right, grabbed some more ceramic discs, so I should be able to insert those. Yeah, that's maxed out. Okay, so it is 7,200, and then I just put a bunch of helium in there, and that is going to be 7,000 worth, but we put in 2,500, so I can do that. I'm just going to drop those to the ground. Okay, and then we need more meteorite hearts to fill that up with. So I should have 8 of those. I'll have to grind out for some more of those things. Okay, so we just need 5 more. That shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, well, until I can figure out what the advanced materials are for here, then we need to just head up and see if we can find that other blueprint. Maybe when we unlock the other blueprint over here under furnace. Yeah, this one. Well, that's under fabricator. So this one is a stabilizer, and we can unlock the applicator too. I haven't seen anything that requires the applicator. Then we also have these materials to unlock. So maybe when we find a blueprint for those, maybe something else will unlock for us. I don't know. Let's go on an exploration to the north. We'll probably have a rupture event. I need to really make sure I have enough building materials to build a base and a base tower and a habitat thing. Okay, let's hope that I have enough. We are going to head out between the mountains over here. Jump off of this. Yikes. Okay. Grab a little water bulb. And... not sure. You know, another thing I want to do... This might be a bit of a distraction. But I do want to try to activate this map thing and see if we can take this on over here. So... Let's come over on this side real quick. This is actually, I think, kind of in the direction I need to go anyway. Okay. Yeah, so we need to go... Can't remember if we need to go over there or over there. Oh, shoot. I can't remember which side of the mountain it's on. Well, I think we'll go over there first. I know that there is a cave right between those two rocks. So what we're going to do, we're going to load up our weapon here.
Changing max!
And I'm going to save, and we're going to activate this thing and see if we can, basically take out all the
I can
dudes
use this.
that are going to attack us. So we got to reboot the system. It's going to set a timer. We have to defend it from everybody within like a minute or something.
Geoscanner initialized.
So, oh boy. Oh gosh. Okay, where are they coming from? Oh, there they are. Okay. We have to defeat these guys. All right, where we have to make sure we watch that. 37%. Okay. It's the blue guys we got to watch out for the most. Blue guys are going to be the most difficult. Where are they coming from? Where is everybody? Oh, here. Uh-oh. Okay. So where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, wait. 95%. We're almost there. So glad I upgraded. Okay, I think it's ready. Use it.
Geoscanning complete.
Nice.
Data acquired. Map updated.
We got it. Okay. So... Oh, it's all pointing up now. Some crazy music going on. Okay, so I don't know if that's does anything different before, but now it like revealed this whole area. So we have a little body there, a drone wreckage there. Okay, so that's what that does. Basically reveals the map. All right, we're gonna go on this side first. See what we can find over here on the side of the mountain range.
Ruptura activity detected.
Oh, that's not good.
I recommend finding a safe place.
Okay, well, hang on. We got to get through the rupture event. The Raptura. Now, luckily, we already have a base over here, so I can just put a space station on the ground. There it is. So we can put one right there. Okay, put a door in it, like so. Get us a little ladder. We'll do a little ladder like that. Okay. Hop inside. And let's throw some windows so that we can watch everything. Where's the windows? Okay, we're all ready. So I'm going to let this Rupture event come.
Ruptura's core is unstable.
Here it comes.
Head to safety immediately.
So we're going to let this pass and then we'll set out to the north. Okay, so the rupture event has gone by and now we are just running up to the north here. So hopefully things will clear up here and we'll see what we can find over here. We are coming up to that little diamond structure in the rocks and I knew there was something over here. So we're going to grab that, jump down here, and
acquired.
Grab all these little plants. And there's also crystals in here that we can grab.
That's a snack.
So we're gonna get those. Slide a little bit, and the crystal should be around this corner right there. Ooh, there's a lot in here. So these we use for the advanced building material that I don't know how to use. All right, let's get the heck out of here. I think there's couple more plants over here. And grab that one and that one. And I think we're good. We've got that place cleared out. So now let's continue our trek to the north. I don't think we can go up here. Yeah, we can't go up that way. So we have to go around. And sorry if my voice is crazy. Everybody in my family's been sick lately, so I've just recovered from being sick a little bit too, and my voice is still jacked up. Okay, I thought there was some stuff over here. Yeah, there is a drone. There's a drone thing right there.
That's just what I need.
Just what I needed. Okay. I think this is the right way. I think we're going the right way. Okay. We are going the right way. And right up there is where we need to go. So that is an infected base, or it used to be. Oop, I don't know what that was. Skipping the thing. So hopefully we can get up there. And before the creatures respawn, and we have to clean it. We have to clean the base out. So I think we're going the right way. I have to kind of take this long route to get over there. But so it's kind of good that we had the Ruptura event, the Rupture event, because we can come in here and clean it out. Maybe it's already cleaned for us. Oh, it might be. I see something up there. So yeah, okay. So yeah, we have to destroy those things. And so this is a good time to do it because we don't have to worry about bugs attacking us through all of this. And this area would normally be all poisoned for us and hard to get in. So we'll clean the area first. And then we'll come back and clean it because I'm sure we're going to have the bugs come up. I think there's one up here on top. It's going to be tricky. Okay, jump. Jump. Okay. And then jump. We have right there.
Reloading.
Is that everything? Let's grab the
Just
stuff.
what I need.
I don't see any blueprints. We're looking for blueprints. Oh, blueprint. There it is. Stabilizer blueprint. That's what we needed. I knew it'd be up here. Okay. I refuse to keep searching. You guys can read that. I'll read that later. Okay, so now we just have to get out of here before the bugs respawn back. So we're gonna quickly grab things. Okay, war bonds. And you guys can read that. ADS 7. And what else? We gotta watch out for the little dialogue audio recordings too. I think there is one over here somewhere. Oop, nope, good. Stop. There we go. Where's the... There it is. Oh, crap. Okay, we gotta jump back up here. Should be one right there. Did we clean this up? I don't know if we cleaned that up exactly. Yeah, it looks like it. Wow. Okay, this has made it easier to get through than I was thinking it was going to be. Why did I open that up? All right, let's squish our way through right there. Stuck. Come on. We're stuck. Okay. All right, oh wait, there's a upstairs thing to that. How do I get up there? Oh shoot! How do we get up on top of that?
Let's see.
Is there a ladder in here? Here we go. Maybe. Ah, crap. Okay. There we go. Ammo. Food. I don't see anything else. Oh wait, there's that. So read that. Then here's another thing to read. Oh, that's going crazy. Okay. I think we're coming up to the last items to get over here. Let's go up here. See one right there. Okay, should be some down here. All right, cool. I think we have cleared the area and received everything we needed to receive. So yeah, these pipes right there, they go over to that giant thing over there. So we're gonna get out of here and get ourselves back to our base, but we may look around a little more. There might be another base over here. Let's see if there's anything new. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, wow, the devs really blocked off a lot. We used to be able to go way past this in the past. And so they've really blocked out this whole area. So this may be only just a little 5-day test because there is not nearly as much of the map to explore than I thought. So I don't even see the ability to put down sulfur mining or anything like that. But we did get the last item for the deal, so I guess I can't venture over there. That's kind of a big portion of the map. There was a lot of stuff over there to explore. So wow, they've really cut off a lot. Okay, well, we're gonna head back to the base then at this rate. Okay, we are back at our base. So let's go see if we can unlock that one item, right? We need it for this Griffith's blue thing, right? So the defense turret requires the stabilizer. Okay, so we did find the blueprint for that. So we should be able to unlock that down right there. Insert. And this is where we see the blueprint.
Agua.
Okay, you're hungry. I got it. Okay. Yeah. And insert. Voila. We now have the new recipe. I did figure out this over here as well, because before we only had one weapon and I didn't realize that we could have both. It for some reason wasn't giving me or telling me how to do that. But basically you just went to this option here, and then this, I thought this wasn't clickable, but I guess it is now. And so now you can select other weapons to carry for your second slot. So I have the number 2 as our rifle, number 3 as our gun, and then that as our mining tool thing. So I guess that means that over here at ammo, I could carry some rounds, some pistol rounds, just as a backup in case we run out. Okay, so now we need to go and make these stabilizers. So how do we do that? Which machine makes that? Is it one of these? My voice is still crazy. There it is, stabilizers. Okay, that is going to require titanium rods and rotors. Okay, that's fairly easy. Should be able to do that. We have the titanium rods over here. So the rotors are there and titanium rods are way down over here. Those are actually being used to make, actually they're being used to make the rotors. And I think over here to make these tubes. Okay, so how could I squeeze in another machine in all of this mess? Okay, the rotors are there, titanium rods are over there. I think I'm just gonna slap another machine right here. Wait, that's the wrong one. Hang on. But this guy, fabricator. Rotate that around. Can we squeeze that in the middle? Cannot. I guess I'm gonna have to stick it over here on the side. Oh wait, actually it might fit over here. Let's see. No, it doesn't. Okay, so we're gonna put that kind of right here. Guess we'll do it like that. And let's squeeze in the rotors. So let's grab these. We actually have these new rails that we could try. Speed rails.
Hungry.
Oh, I forgot. I'll get there. Hang on. Okay, so let's go up high or low. Maybe low. And I can't, that rail is interfering. So might have to come up high. This is the problem with this thing. And then squeeze it into there. Oh my gosh, this is super spaghetti. Okay, and then over here we have the rods. We do have one more port we can pull out of this guy. So we can throw this one. Probably, I'm gonna put it up high. And then we gotta squeeze it through all of this chaos. How are we gonna do that? Can I put it right there? Can I squeeze it way down low right there? Get in there. Get in there. No, let's try one of these. Sometimes, yeah, like that. There we go. We can squeeze that all the way to the bottom, like so. And then we'll put, where did it go? Put that rail right there and click it into, dang, I put it too low. All right, let's grab it. We'll put it up a little higher. And I only need it really just one direction. So let's get this one in, rotate it like, how do we, let's come up a little bit like that. Okay, and then grab that one, stick it right there. Why is it, what's in the way? I guess that thing's in the way. All right, let's stick this. There we go. Now we can stick that one there. Should be able to slide that in right there. Okay, good. Then turn this sucker on to make stabilizers. Okay, yep, look at all that. Wow, they're fast. Look how fast the new rails go. That is fast. Okay, good deal. All right, now we're gonna put one of these right there. We'll use the new rail to feed into that. Okay, and then we need to feed from here. We're just gonna go straight into this guy right there. Then turn on that and
Necesito agua.
voila. Okay, so that should start sending these up as fast as possible once it makes them. And we forgot to turn this and tell it to store those. Okay. Oh, holy cow. They are going. All right, so that hopefully will, you know, in about an hour, we'll have passed however many 37,000 points of these things. So that will be very good. Okay, so now we just need to let that run and then we'll have our turret unlocked. So we're gonna let that run for a little bit. And then I am going to try to figure out some of this other stuff over here. Let's check. Because once we have those, we should be able to unlock. Okay, that is the last item under. Oh no, we have that. So we need some glass and then 600 tubes. Let's do that real quick. Let's get the tubes and the glass. I should have 600 tubes. We should be able to pull 400 out of here. And then I need 200 out of there. And then over here, we need 200 glass. Should be able to pull that from here. So we'll pull 200 there. And now we'll be able to unlock that other thing. I don't know what that sound is. Every time I walk over certain panels, we get like a crazy sound. Sounds like I'm tripping. Okay, come over here and under fabricator, we should be able to unlock that guy. So the applicator, unlock, and then unlock. Okay, so we finished out the fabricator. So we've unlocked 100% of that, 100% of the smelter, 100% of the basic item printers, and we've unlocked these guys. And now we have the furnace, which are only 45% of the unlocks on here. So we could go get 200 more, and then we're able to make these heat resistant shields. And then these guys right there, which require helium. Okay, so maybe that is something we do. And then also our main base thing we can upgrade too. We need 7,000 of these, and we need 5 more meteorites. So I wonder if upgrading that will unlock anything new for us. So let's go grab some helium. Okay, grabbed some helium. Let's put all that in there. We still need another 3,000 or so, but we need the meteorites. So So we'll go collect that here in a minute. Also grab some glass. So I'll be able to put the glass in right there to unlock those heat shields. So now we can make heat shields. And then we can start collecting all these. I gotta figure out where these blueprints are. I don't, since the map has been cut off a little bit, I don't know where those would be. So we may have to go and explore that abandoned facility over there and look for a blueprint, because we didn't find a blueprint there. And so I feel like there should have been one, because at all the facilities, you know, all the little ruined facilities have had a blueprint so far. And so there's that one, and then there's another one to the over, where is it? It's over here. Yeah, by our base over in this area. So I feel like we probably should have found something there. So we went to this one, we found something. Here we found some. No, we didn't find one. That's the area we need to go check out. We found one there. And yeah, we found a couple of blueprints over.
I'm so hungry, I feel sick.
Oh shoot, I forgot. I gotta feed this girl. All right, come here. Use. I keep forgetting to feed them. Okay, look on the map again one more time. So yeah, all of this area has been cut off. We're blocked over here. We are blocked here. All this green is radiated zone, and then it goes all the way around to here. So I don't know where else to go. Let me poke around for a little bit and see what the game plan is for. We're looking at some of this other stuff and trying to find some blueprints. Now there might be also blueprints in these caves. So there's cave there. We've been in these two caves, but there is a cave over here that I haven't been into. So we might find something over there, and then there's a cave over there along with a body inside. So possibly there's some opportunities to find a blueprint there. I will check that out, but let me kind of get some of this other stuff going. I'm gonna let the whatever those little gyro things are. What the heck are these things called again? I forgot what we're making over here. Whatever these are. Stabilizers. Okay, so we're gonna build up these stabilizers, and let's see, how close are we to unlocking the turrets? We're at 2,000, so we've got a ways to go. Let me let that build up. I'm gonna build a couple of other things, maybe organize some stuff, and then we'll come back, kind of figure out what the next game plan is here in a second. All right, guys, I have been kind of mucking around a whole lot around the map and other areas to try to figure out what the next stage of things to do. And basically what we were last were working on was the unlocking of these turrets. So I have those unlocked now, and they were almost done, and we needed to upgrade our base core as well. So I went ahead and placed some turrets down, and we have these loaded now with ammunition. And if we look at it, we have enough to put 900 rounds of ammo inside of these. I think in the full release of the game, they will have upgraded versions of these that we can feed, like belt feed, or use the rail system to feed in additional ammo, because I know that at some point we can build or have ammo automated. I know that we can do basic pistol ammo over here using these, so we can automate ammo for the pistols with these. And if I remember in the last playtest, we could do that for the rifle rounds as well, but for whatever reason in this playtest we do not have that ability to make or to automate the rifle rounds, so I have to make those manually, which is kind of a pain in the butt. But I have most things loaded up right now with a bunch of ammo. And the reason I have so many turrets laid around the base is because once we activate this core, after we upgrade it, and once we do the full upgrade on this, it will activate a alien invasion. And that, I haven't done the alien invasion yet, so I don't really know what's going to happen there, but apparently, you know, we're going to be attacked by, I'm assuming, some more of those bugs and stuff, and maybe a giant bug. I don't know. I haven't seen one of those in this playtest yet, but you know, that is more likely what will happen. And if I remember from the last playtest, the bugs, you know, came and attacked us like periodically, not based on whether we upgraded. Like, I upgraded the tower in the last playtest like 3 or 4 times, and it never said anything about an alien invasion. Instead, just randomly, our base would come under attack, which I kind of like that, actually. And the things that the bugs would attack would be our power system and the main base core, because once they shut the base core down, then your whole base kind of gets locked down. And anything that they infect, and it'll turn it purple and get some kind of growth on it that you have to shoot off. But once that happens, then you have to, you know, shoot off the little growth and then repair anything that's been infected. And those little blue bugs that we've seen before, they will be the ones that will do the infection. And also, like, there are these green mortar bugs that will do the same thing from a great distance. So hopefully we won't see any of those. I haven't seen any in this playtest. They were on the previous playtest, but not on this one. So I don't know. They're pretty difficult to deal with. So anyway, I'm building some more ammo. I want to add a little bit more on the turrets that I laid around on the outer perimeter over here, because I don't know which direction the bugs are going to come in. I kind of placed them mainly, or kind of placed the turrets mainly around this area, around our base core thing, because I know that's going to be a focus of the attack, more than likely. But yeah, so another thing that I figured out while I was like, I just took some time off to like explore and figure out what the next thing to do is. And one thing I kind of discovered was over here, one thing is upgraded all the rails on everything. So the whole base, all the rails are now upgraded to the version 2 rail, which are much faster now. But if you guys remember in the last episode, I placed down all these triple rail systems and they would not work. And apparently these are some kind of like modulator thing. I don't know, but they actually work now. So if I come over here and I take these out,
nice.
The triple rails will start working, and they kind of like apparently modulate the whatever comes through. And so see, now they will, some are going down the middle and some are going outside. And I don't know if they're used to regulate resources or what, but yeah, it's kind of a shame I couldn't run these all the way from one end of the map to the other. And apparently it needs this little tri-piece, which is this piece right there, to be connected to them in order to work. So I don't know, I don't really understand these that much, but maybe they'll play a bigger part in the full release when it gets released in January. So I'm going to drop all these. I don't need any more helium. I am totally decked out on helium. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate the base core over there and see what happens with this alien raid thing that they said will happen, and see how our turrets hold up. Let me check and see. Okay, we have 900 rounds in that guy, and we need to get more of this. What is it, the wolfram stuff? What is this called? Yeah, wolfram powder. So we're gonna grab some of that, grab all of that. I have some extra being made there. And then we need to go make as much ammo as we can, because these little turrets, they go through ammo like crazy. Man, I have a spaghetti-ness of stuff going on over here. So we're gonna take all of that out, take all that, and then let me go make some more ammo and get things kind of stocked up on supplies real quick. I think I'm ready to turn or activate the upgrade to the base core thing over here. I've got all of our turrets set up with ammo, and I've added a couple more on top of our base, our habitat, HUD, whatever you want to call this thing is. Man, I cannot get up that ladder. Let's go up here and look. Oh gosh, something I found out that I did not know you could do. Well, first of all, I didn't really realize you could put the ladders like this, and then also I didn't know that you could build onto your little habitat module like this. This is kind of a new, did not know that you could do that. So that's cool. So that allowed me to put a turret way up high like this. So that should cover us if anything comes in over in this area. And then I have some turrets set up over there that should cover the area over there. But I'm more than likely to think that they're going to come from that area over here, just because that's more the open area of the map. We're close to the edge on this map, so I don't know. I'd expect them to come from kind of the mountain area over there, but anyway, we're about to find out. So let's go activate this thing and figure out how all this works. Now I went ahead and put all the resources in for this, for the upgrade. So we needed to add the helium and these, not the ceramic things, but oh no, it was the meteorite hearts. So I just needed 5 of those and about 2,000 helium deals. So got that taken care of. So now we can upgrade this. So let's go ahead and do it. Oh, it tells us right there, upgrading the base core will draw the aliens' attention. Prepare yourself or die. Wow. That's pretty strong words there. Okie dokie. All right, let's do it. Let's go for it. Yep. Upgrade the base core. We'll draw. Okay. Well, we just read that. So let's activate and do it. Oh, what is it? Okay. What are these things over here? Uh-oh. All right. I don't know where these guys are going to come from, so I'm just going to jump up here. Let's go up on top. Okay. Oh, stop. Oh. Oh, whoa. Okay. Oh my gosh, what the heck is going on over there? Look at that. Man. Okay, anything else from... I don't see anything. Obviously coming from that way. Whoa. Okay. Alright, we gotta get ready to take out these dudes. Oh, what's that in the corner? Alien signature. 100% core integrity. Oh.
Monolith activity detected.
Oh, they coming from the Monolith? Is that what the Monolith is? Oh. Okay, where are they? What happened? I don't see anything. Do we? Where'd they go? Where are the bugs at? Where are they at? Okay. Are they coming from somewhere else? I don't see... I don't see where they're coming from, guys. Do we need to go over there? Maybe? What the heck? I don't see anything. Wait, I hear something. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh my gosh. There they are. I guess it takes them a while.
The base core is under attack.
Oh no, the core is under attack. Okay. Are we... Oh, what the heck? How did it get like that? How is it damaged already? Where are they coming from? Oh, yo, get away. Okay. Where the heck are they coming from? Oh my gosh, the alarm thing is insane. Alright, let's get up here. Get up.
Increased activity of nearby monoliths.
Oh no, okay. They're coming from over there. Oh, I see one dude way over there. Okay. I think I got him.
Reloading.
So, were they coming from the other side over here? I don't know. Are they attacking our other base core things? I would imagine. Oh, here they come. Oh, the blue dudes. We gotta check out the blue guys. Okay. We got the blue guys over there. We got more stuck over in the distance. Okay. Come on. Why are they stuck right there? What are they doing? It seems kind of weird. That guy is purple, but we're good. We're at 90% core integrity. How did they even get to our core? Were they underneath the base, maybe? Is that what they were doing? Going down here? Okay, here they go. I see something happening. I saw a big shockwave over there in the distance. I'm curious if the shockwave is one of those super bugs.
Activity detected.
Let's see. That does not look good. Oh. That does not look good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Uh-oh. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Oh my god, okay. Get back, guys. Oh shoot. Where are my turrets? Come on. Protect me, dudes. Okay. Oh my god. Nope.
Reloading.
Oh, we gotta get all the blue stuff. Alright, I am curious. I want to look over here. Are they... Okay, I don't see any guys over there. I saw... Oh, wait. Was that it? Did we do it? Okay. I saw like a shockwave earlier, and the shockwave I know comes from one of those super bugs that I've yet to see in this play test. So I was curious to see it, or hopefully I was hoping that we'd see it, but I guess maybe it wasn't over here. I'm kind of looking around, making sure that there are no other bugs, but I think that monolith is over here, so I just wanted to see what it looks like. And then we'll go check out our base. I think the monolith is right below us. Down here somewhere. Or maybe it's over here? There it is. Okay, so this is where that beam was. So the bugs somehow portaled in from the monolith right there. And then they came and attacked our base. Okay, that is a new thing. That wasn't like that in the previous playtest. So that's going to be interesting. All right, let's go look at our core and see if it's damaged.
Good stuff.
Pick up some of those on the way. Okay, so back at the core, and it seems to be okay. We passed that deal. So we upgraded the core. I don't see exactly what that looks like. What is this? Countdown, 10 seconds. Oh no, what does that mean? Base deconstruction. I don't want to do that. Okay, choose a level. Oh, I see. So we were on level 2. Now we're on level 3. So we need to choose these items. So we need 50 of these now. A bunch of these and a bunch of these synthetic silicone things, and these electronics, which we cannot buy. So if I choose that, then we need to insert these, which we don't have the ability to make these because we need the blueprints for them, right? So let's double check. We go over here. The furnace. Yeah, so there it is. We need these two things, and we need the blueprints for that. So I don't know how we find the blueprints for those things, if we can even do that in this playtest. They may have that locked down because we do have that shortened barrier now so that we can't go on the other part of the map. So if we go right here, in the previous playthrough, we were able to go up in this area, and there were several more, I wouldn't say several more, but there was another base kind of over here, and then another one, I think that was over in this area. And I'm trying to think, was there another one somewhere? I don't know. But anyway, definitely the devs have blocked this portion of the area off. So, you know, I guess that's just probably because it's just a co-op playtest meant for the online portion of co-op play, and the previous playtest was more, I guess, core game components. So, you know, we had a lot more things in that version of the playtest, which was more, if we go to the build thing, we had a variety of different items here that we could build with, and we had like version 2 of like miners and rails. We had like a version 3 rail and various versions of these that were faster, and we also had bigger storage and stuff like that. So I know there's a lot more content, a lot more items and things that will come in the release that's going to come out in January. But, you know, I know there are things like portals and all kinds of other stuff. So in different turrets as well. I think there's going to be some belt-fed turrets that we can feed in from these fabricators over there. So I'm really looking forward to seeing all of that when it comes out in a month. So that will be exciting. But I think right now this is just a shortened play test, just to test the online co-op components of the game. So I think that's why a lot of people, or a lot of you guys, are seeing, you know, not as much content as there was before, because the devs are really just focused on the co-op side of things, and I'm not really doing that, so I'm not really showing that part off. But hopefully there are a lot of other YouTubers out there showing off the co-op side of things, and from what I've seen so far, it looks pretty cool. I just don't have time to do the co-op stuff, so I just wanted to check out the single player aspect of everything to see if there's anything new. And definitely has been some improvements and some new things added to the game and all that. Why are these different color over here? Oh, there we go. Okay, it's just a glitch. Definitely performance and stuff like that's been improved too. So I don't know, I'm gonna look around and see, you know, see if, like, after we did this core thing, you know, and fought off the aliens, if maybe that brought down the shield over there, we can go explore to do, you know, the additional rounds. But really, this is the last day to do the to do the playtest. So it's over tomorrow, and I may not do another video on this until the game comes out, or if they release another type of test deal. But anyway, I really enjoyed everything in the game so far. Definitely some improvements and lots of refinements that have been added to the game and all of that. So hopefully we will see a lot more content in the full release that comes out. And I think they said January 6th, I believe. So, or maybe it's January 8th, January 6th, I can't remember. But anyway, you guys let me know if I missed something, if there's something else you want me to check out. And if I can, I'll try to squeeze in one more video before the playtest ends. And if you guys have any more knowledge on certain things, then let me know. And if you want to see me cover something in the full release when it comes out, make sure you write that in the comments. Let me know your thoughts, and I will check it out. But anyway, I think I'm going to end the video here, and I appreciate you guys following the series. I know it's been a short one on this, but it's been a short playtest, so that's to be expected. And I'm going to have to hop back over to my other game that I'm playing, which is the Last Caretaker. So I've been doing some stuff with that too, and I have some new stuff to show with that game as well. But anyway, I really appreciate you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe on the video, hit that bell notification, and hit that hype button if you happen to see it. I would really appreciate it. It helps us small little channels a lot when you hit that button. And with that, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot.